wealth of beaches and spas. Knowing the duties well, that Azua has enjoying its natural resort. Among its shades is the Montreal Beach, which most Azuan identify with. In it, thousands of people from all over the country come to share in a healthy way with friends and family. The province of Azua has different attractions, with which are Playa Blanca, and as the name says, that beach has a white sand. Montreal Beach, Cauvira, located 40 kilometers southwest of Azua de Compostela. Caracoles, El Palmar de Acoa, and Chiquira. After enjoying an excellent time on the different beaches of Azua, you can also take advantage of the freshness of wealth of the spas, including the Rio Grande waterfall.
Azua not only has tourism of beaches, rivers, and mountains, but it's rich in historical cultural tourism because it has great historical monuments and cultural attractions that make possible a diversity of attraction for those who want to know the province and enjoy its wealth. From the entrance to the province of the heroes, the visitor can find the bust of the chief Enriquillo as a memory of the feats to defend his race. Further on, you can see the park 19 de marzo, Juan Pablo Duarte's, and other historical monuments. Another important monument in the history of the province of Azua is Las Mercedes Convent, and although nothing of that structure is currently preserved, it is part of Azua history.
Upon the arrival of the Spanish on the island of Santo Domingo, Azua was an arenero belonging to the Cacicascos de Maguana, one of the 5 Cacicascos in which the island was divided, ruled by the Narinaro Cayocoa and under the jurisdiction of Cacife Caonabo. The Spanish town of Azua de Compostela was founded in 1504 by the advanced Diego Velázquez de Cuellar, who would later be the conqueror of Cuba. During the government of Don Nicolás de Obando, near inheritance belonging to the Don Pedro Gallego, a Spaniard based in the area near the Narinaro, coming from the city of Santiago de Compostela and Galicia region.
The province of Azua was established as such in 1844 as one of the 5 provinces into which the national territory was divided at the time of independence. Its territorial jurisdiction being made up of the common ones of San Juan de la Maguana, Las Matas de Farfán, Neiva, Las Caobas, Hincha, Bánica, San Miguel de la Atalaya, and San Rafael. It occupied everything that today is the southwest region and part of the current Peravia and San Jose de Ocoa province. After 1929 border agreement, Azua corresponded to 4 communes that later became Haitian dependencies. These are Las Caobas, Hincha, San Miguel de la Atalaya, and San Rafael. In the latter municipality, the patrons and festivities are held in honor of La Virgen de los Remedios. These festivities begin on September.
Famous people. There is Dr. Simón Escrido, whose name bears the hospital in the city. Doctors Armando Aybar and Bonaventura Paesatini, who extensively practice social medicine. The museum that works in the municipal library is named after him. Dr. Gregorio Solano, of which, according to the people of the country, he curious by seeing the face. Poets and art. In poetry, Azua has always been distinguished for being a core of great renowned artists. Choose Bartolomé Olegorio Pérez, author of Margaritas, has one of the most renowned bizarre poets of his time. Hector J. Diaz, author of Guaraguán, as well as other inspired ladies
Hello, my name is Daniela, and I'm going to talk about linguistic variation of Spanish. When we talk about linguistic variation, we talk of different ways of speaking with the same language, but with different lexicons, phonetics, the country, and the culture where they reside. We have some examples in Dominican Republic. The people of Cibao speak Spanish, but the phonetic and the lexicon is not the same because they speak Spanish changing the R and the L for I. 2. The people of Sur speak Spanish but change the L and the most word that they use N in R. And the people of Este thinks that they speak Spanish perfectly, but that's not true. When they speak Spanish, some words that end in R, they speak expressing it as an L. But talking about the perfect Spanish, we can talk about the people from Spain. The most people who live there speak Spanish perfectly. Thank you for showing me and
The people of Azua de Compostela are very hungry and supportive. The majority live off talking avenues of water fed as strong as day, also the production of coral and fishing in his water. A helpful municipality is made of a local government and empowered communities that provide public policies that guarantee health, environment, and lifestyles.
Lifestyle. Most of the farmers work in smallholding with outdated technology such as manual plow, access, axe, and machete. Thus living in a subsistence economy. Azua's main crops are tomato, banana, chili, onion, sexol, cereal, fruit, and tubers. Their working is the livestock area, which is greatest beneficial of the in the same commercial other day working serving fine. For the products of these they have large hectare and pond.
The most common sports in Azua are the baseball, the athlete, the basketball, the softball. The basketball is game player team of 9 players. Each player from one team hits a ball with a bat and 10 threes to run around 3 bases and get to the home before the other team can get the ball back. The athletic. It's a group of sport events that involve competition, running, jumping, throwing, and walking. The most common types of athletics competition are track and field, track running, cross-country running, and race walking. The basketball is a team sport in which 2 teams, most commonly of 5 players each, opposing one another on rectangular courts, compete with the primary object of shooting a basketball through the defender hoop, with preventing the opposing team from shooting through their own hoop. The softball is a game that's similar to baseball, played with a large ball on a field that has vast length of 60 feet, a pitcher mound that ranges from 43.50 feet away from home plate and home run fence that is 2,300 feet away from home plate, depending on the time of softball being played. In addition to those are boxing, dominoes, volleyball, soccer, and chess. These games are celebrated by the Battle of March 19.
People from Azua are known for being cheerful and hardworking. In the free time, they usually share with their family and friends. As a way of entertainment, they usually play dominoes, cards, and checkers. In addition, they usually attend the Patron Saint festivities and activities in their community where they can participate in competitions such as bachata dance and games like saltos en saco, la carretilla, among others.
Gastronomy. Due to its status as an agriculture and livestock country, the Dominican Republic offers a variety of attractive dishes where it blends Taino, European and African influences in an explosion of flavor, rice in nuances and condiments. Chen Chen is one of the typical dishes of the south of the country. This is made from corn cut into small pieces that is later buttered with various spices. Chacap, also made from corn, is a dessert prepared with milk, sugar, cinnamon, and coconut milk. The fish the more of pear pit with coconut are also typical of Azua. All these dishes are very popular in the south of the Dominican Republic, adding to them the rice with beans, a typical dish of the country, especially after
The patron saint festivity of the community are celebrated every September 8th, the day of Our Lady Remedies, with popular game is the Donkey Quiz, the Palincettball, the dance, and the famous Diablos Cojuelos. In addition, religious activities are in honor the patron saint of the municipality. The carnival in Azua. The Azua Carnival is one in the oldest in the country. Big tradition is celebrate twice in the years. One is March, celebrate the patron days, and the periodicity take carnival are celebrity to war, and the Easter in September. For the patron saint festivity in honor of a lady's remedies. The Azuano Carnival consisted in the organization of the derbies, the popular figure, who's good and the bad, the hill with Emperor Serum container, which today replaces the old cold bladder.
Azua Compostela is one of the 32 provinces of the Dominican Republic belong to the South region. Its population making a living harvesting platinum, coconut, and also fictions. The feeds and pigeon pit moro with coconut, the scallion or guandule are typical of Azua. For these dishes appear fragrances in the south of the Dominican Republic. Adding a third sweet bean, a typical dish of the country, especially at Easter. Chin-chin, a typical sort dish that combines cold crabs into small pieces and a boiler for hours, and it's usually accompanied with stewed goat. The shaka, also based on corn, is a dessert prepared with smeared sugar and cinnamon, as well as coconut milk.